Hi, welcome to Ramp Ready, an online learning platform with live coaching to help you organize and implement your school counseling program. I'm Kelly Dunn, and I'm a school and mental health counselor by training who's worked in schools and in private practice, as well as counselor education. I've implemented comprehensive school counseling programs of my own, and I've taught counselors in training how to implement their own programs. I look forward to working with you, whether you're just starting this journey or you're well on your way. Either way, I'll provide guidance that best suits your needs. So why have a comprehensive school counseling program? We believe having a comprehensive counseling program should help you do your work, not add one more thing to your plate. We also believe that having a comprehensive counseling program lends legitimacy to the very important work you do, that you're not simply seen as a position with an undefined role or a position that can be cut as a result of unpredictable budget fluctuations. Ultimately, effective school counseling programs create an environment that positively impacts student success, ensuring equitable access to opportunities and a rigorous curriculum for all students. So why have a comprehensive counseling program based on the ASA National Model? Research has shown a positive impact on student outcomes as a result of schools who implement a comprehensive school counseling program based on the ASA National Model. Ultimately, the purpose of the ASA National Model is for school counselors to be able to do more school counseling, and it provides tools to help take things off your plate, which is even more important when you have a large caseload. The ASA National Model has gone through various changes over the years, and we now have the 4th edition of the model, which we'll be using in our work. If you find it helpful as you do this work, ASA has published an implementation guide for the 4th edition. It contains many examples of various model components for all grade levels. It's not required to have the guide, and we provide information and resources from ASA as well as examples throughout. But if you tend to be a verbal learner and like to have a book for reference, this would be the one to have. It's available from ASA, or you can find it on Amazon. Let's start with a quick definition. The ASA model is a framework to organize and deliver a comprehensive developmental school counseling program. It's designed to be continuous and ongoing. RAMP, which stands for a Recognized ASA Model Program, on the other hand, is an award. It's a snapshot of your program in which you submit exemplary samples of your work. In order to apply for RAMP, at least a full school year's worth of fully implementing your program is required. Now let's take a look at the model. The ASA model is broken down into just 4 components: define, manage, deliver, and assess. You'll notice that all 4 components are described using verbs or action words, which help clarify and communicate exactly what it is that counselors do. Standards define our program. These include standards for school counselors and standards for students. Standards for counselors include our ethical standards as well as professional standards and competencies. These are our mindsets and behaviors, or in other words, our beliefs that we hold about student achievement and success, and the essential skills counselors need to possess for providing services and managing a school counseling program. Standards for students are ASA's mindsets and behaviors, or those skills, attitudes, and knowledge that all students need to achieve academic success, college and career readiness, and social emotional development. They help us prioritize what students should be able to demonstrate as a result of participating in a comprehensive school counseling program. One of your first tasks will be to review the mindsets and behaviors for both school counselors and students, which you will find in your list of tasks. The managed component of the model provides organizational tools and assessments designed to guide, target, organize, and build a program to get results for your students. These tools include creating a focus for your program based on your beliefs, your vision, and mission for the program. Then we'll plan our program using many of the pieces with which counselors are familiar, such as lesson plans, calendars, keeping track of our time use, and having an advisory council. And other pieces that may not be as familiar, such as reviewing data to set goals based on student outcomes, creating action plans for our goals, and having a yearly conference with our administrators. The deliver component is the actual counseling work we do as counselors. ASCA now breaks this into two broad categories: direct student services and indirect student services. These are the methods we use to provide activities, interventions, and services to students and for students. ASCA recommends that counselors spend at least 80% of their time in direct and indirect student services. This is the ideal for achieving the most effective delivery of our counseling program. However, ASCA also recognizes that this is something that most counseling programs work towards over time, but may not reach immediately. Finally, just like academic benchmark assessments that schools use to assess students, we assess our program regularly to help identify areas of success and areas for potential improvement, but even more importantly, to see how students are different as a result of the work we do through our program. This continual review or assessment process helps us achieve the best results for our students. Let's dive into Ramp Ready, what we think of as your online Sherpa to help you on your ascent to a comprehensive school counseling program. In the Ascent level, you will plan your program. Ascent is designed to be completed over the next 6 months. During this time, you'll be organizing and planning your counseling program for implementing it next year. If you are enrolled in the Summit level, you will complete Ascent over the next 6 months, during which you'll plan your program, and then next school year, you'll implement your program and prepare to seek Ramp if you choose to do so. Implementing your program will take place over next school year starting in August and go through the end of the school year. If you choose to apply for Ramp, Ramp applications are due the following October. Applications for Ramp always reflect the prior school year. Everything you submit in October the following year for Ramp is based on 1 school year of data and documents. In Ramp Ready, modules are organized sequentially with a simple to-do checklist of tasks to help keep you on track. There will be videos like this one to watch, information to review, and tasks to complete. You can submit work for feedback as you go. Throughout the process, you will have reflection items, where there will be a prompt for you to reflect on the work you have just completed. These serve 2 purposes. 1, they will help you connect the why to the work you're doing. And 2, they will help you prepare for a Ramp application if you decide to apply for Ramp. If you are a Summit school, you'll want to complete these reflection items as you go, as they are part of the Ramp application, and it's much easier to record your reflections when the work is still fresh in your mind, rather than trying to remember it long after it's been completed. All of your work, including the reflection items, is saved in our system, so when you're ready to apply for Ramp, you will have all of your writing ready for submission. As your Ramp Ready Sherpas, we'll provide feedback to help make sure you're on track with ASCA's definitions and Ramp requirements if you're seeking Ramp, and to make things more manageable and practical. This feedback is just that. You may choose to use the feedback however you wish. We also provide a suggested time frame for completion of tasks, and we'll provide reminders to keep you on track. But again, these are just our recommendations. It's up to you how you wish to complete this program, as we know the life of a school counselor can be quite unpredictable. Finally, we're always available with individual support for you through email, phone, text, or online with Zoom. If you need support, just reach out by calling, texting, or emailing me at kelly@inspiresuccess.org.